Hello everyone, we're going to be heading into the Final Fantasy X World of Visions. We're going to go through the fights. Now we're going to be doing the hard fights, and this way we just show the one fight. Easy fights obviously going to be easier, and same strategy is going to work. So the first area fight, no elemental weakness, fairy type, so we can do pretty much whatever we want. Going to go for turn 1 kills and see how all that works out. First up, doing a lightning based team. Kralia is here just for breaks and in peril, and that's it. Starlight, damage dealer for bolting chains. So attack, magic, and killers, and her intrinsic, of course. 300 Fury Killer for her. Waka, chaining partner, so just attack and spirit killer for him. 300 there. Sylvie, booster, she's going to fill Esther, imbue lightning. Leave things to me card for the Great Sword in Peril at the start to help out. Sky, Titus's Garb, booster limit. We're going to do her base limit as a chaining partner. 225 Fairy and 300 limit damage for her. And then Esther, just LB focus. .300 Fairy and 300 limit. Alright, let's get this done. Alright, so Kralia. We're just going to Calamity Concoction, Break in Peril. That leaves Sylvie. I've got your back to Esther. We're going to do Lightning Magnus, slightly better boost. And then we're going to Paladin's Offense for the attack and magic buff. Let all that go off. So Starlight, Devil Gemini, and Star Supernova. Waka. Just need to triple drain tackle. Sky gets to limit, and Esther gets to limit. Alright, let's see what damage we get.
You can't escape the lightning. You got that?
.8. So that's a bit of overkill. We only need to get just over 1 billion for the first 4 areas. Take a look. And Sky just ahead of Esther there. Not bad. Alright, so there's our perfect score for Area 1. For Area 2, Magic type fight. Weaknesses, Fire, Ice, Lightning, Water. It says that it will rotate weaknesses after hit with its own weaknesses. We're going to do a Lightning-based team. Sylvie's here just for support, so no real gear there. We have Sakura the Return, going to be a chainer. Magic and killers there. So 290 on her magic killer. Kaito is going to break for us, so shifted and just attacking killers. He's here more for the 87 break, but he does have 300 fairy killer. Olive's going to play finisher, so LB focus for her. 275 fairy and 300 limit. Starlight as a chainer, attack magic and killers. 300 fairy there. And then Baron in his shift, chaining partner, so just magic and killers. .300 magic fairy for him. Alright, let's jump in. Alright, Sylvie's got to go first. So we're going to Blessing of Lightning. That's going to imbue everybody. We're going to Clever for a Sword in Peril. And then we're going to Paladin's offense. Alright, Sakura the return. We just want to triple her quick thunder. Kaito is going to triple and do... he should have started in shift. Triple deep submersion for Kaito. Olive gets to limit burst. Elena, a double Gemini, and then Star Supernova and Baron. Triple on Kazap. Alright, so the front two are going to go first to get the break and the Imperil in there before we do everybody else. Olive's going to go before the other chainers because long limit burst. And Olive pretty much carried the damage there. So 3.5, yeah, we're over. Yeah, Olive in the lead, and actually Elena did enough to carry the damage as well. So there we go, Area 2 is also perfect. For Area 3, it's physical damage. There's two bosses, and they have different weaknesses. One is Water, Wind, and Light, the other is Lightning, Earth, and Dark, and they are Beast Human. So we're going to do a Water-based team, and still go for the turn 1 kill. So we have Yoshikiri, we're just starting him off in shift. So he is our Water Imbue and Human Killer, essentially. And he does have his intrinsic. Vayne, just a chainer, so attacking killers for him. And we chose him mainly because AE chain on the bolting. So 250 beast, 300 human for him. Kaito, we're going to do his lesser breaks because that's the AE version, so 85 breaks. But just attacking killers for him in the shift. 250 beast, 300 human there. Ling in the shift, she's pretty much our beast killer buff. Leave things to me card for the Great Sword in Peril, and we'll do 280 attack and magic buff. Sky in the base, gonna limit, so we're using Titus's Garb. And a Great Sword build. 250 beast, 250 human, 300 limit damage for her. And Esther. So Esther in the base form is LB focused. And I did give her a cool smile card. 275 beast, 250 human, 300 limit damage there. And in the shift, and she's starting in the shift because we have to fill her limit. So we got Dragon's Rush, Pause, Call the Wild, and her Trust. So this is pretty much going to give her 40 crystals at the start. I do have some passive fill rate with 2 Mood Makers and the double daggers. But I don't think we're actually going to need the fill rate boost. I think we get just flat crystals enough. But she's got 900 fill rate boost. Alright, let's jump in. Alright, Esther can go to the base. So first up, Yoshikiri's going to go because we need to give some limit to Ling. So we're going to Water Scroll to Water Imbue the team. Frozen LCD to Water Boost and Human Killer. And then we'll do BA Start on Sky for the better killer buff. And Ling. So now Ling can do Beast Killer buff. We're going to Rally for the 280. And then Dragon Dancer to finish filling Esther. So now Vayne, we can triple Battering Ram, Kaito. So this time we got to do Destabilizing, which is the AE bolting. Sky gets to limit and Esther gets to limit. So Kaito and Vayne go first just to get the breaks in there for the back two.
You can't escape the lightning.
I saw a big hit, but I didn't get to read it. But yeah, we've got plenty of damage, especially because there were two of them. So yeah, Sky kind of doubled Esther, which is fine. She did get the slightly better killer buff. But there's perfect for that one. Area 4 is a magic fight, lightning or light, and human reaper type. So we're going to do a light-based team. We have Cetra Aerith. She does have Obsidian Bracer. Not really going to need it, but we're going to limit burst to imbue and buff. Fravia in the shift is going to break and sword in peril for us. Olive's going to play finisher, so magic and killers there. 200 human, 275 reaper, 300 limit damage. Roberta going to tag for us, so just magic and killers. 300 human, 225 reaper. Starlight, attack magic and killers. 300 human, 300 reaper there. And Yoshikiri in the shift is spirit and killers. 250 human and 75 reaper for him. Alright, so Area 4, this is the last one where we just need to hit 1 billion. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, Aerith. Let's imbue. Alright, for Fravia, we're going to Magnus for breaks, Flick, and Coup. So this gives us Latent Peril and Sword in Peril with the 88 breaks. Olive is going to limit Roberta. Just triple Mystic Breath. Starlight. Triple Gemini and Yoshikiri. Triple on Ninjutsu. Alright, so we're going to do Olive first just because of long limit, and hopefully we get the damage in. So that is just enough damage, I believe. So yeah, Yoshikiri really didn't do anything. But yeah, just enough damage. So we could easily replace Yoshikiri with somebody that's going to do more damage and do a slightly better job at that. But a perfect's a perfect. And now we're up to Area 5. So the damage cap on this is now just over 2 billion. And it's a water physical fight against the beast. So we have this team built. We're using Sylvie just as a supporter, so no real gear needed. Carton, he's starting in the base just not to attack. And then his shift, Great Sword, build with attack for Frenzy. Leave Things to Me is given the Great Sword in Peril as well. So 300 Beast for him. Laguna is our breaker, so LB focus for him. 300 Beast, 300 limit there. Nicole in the shift is going to Water and Imbue and be skill of the team pretty much. Sky, base limit, still using Titus's garb. 300 beast and a limit for her. And then Esther in the base, LB focus. Using the lone swordsman for the beast killer. 300 beast and a limit damage there. Alright, let's see how we do. Alright, Nicole goes first. We're going to Crashing Tides to get a water attack in, Water God for the killer, and True Water to water imbue. Now Sylvie, we need to, I've got your back on Esther. We're going to Clever to get a water attack in, and then we just need 2 Paladins offense for the buffs. Carton is going to shift, and we're just going to Frenzy. Laguna gets to limit, Sky gets to limit, and Esther gets to limit as well. Alright, let's see what damage we get.
You can't escape the lightning. You got that?
7.5, yeah, I think we're a little bit over that damage cap. So yeah, Sky and Esther both fully carry that damage. So not bad there. And there's our perfect. Alright, so Area 6, Fire, Lightning, Physical against Machines, doing a Lightning-based team. First up is Yish. She's our Breaker, and we chose her because of her Magnus. That is 88% breaks and a 150 machine killer for the party. Starlight, Attack, Magic, and Killers. 300 machine there. Waka for her chaining partner, just attacking killers. 300 machine for him. Sylvie, no real gear outside of Leave Things to Me card for the Great Sword in Peril. She's here just to buff. Sky is going to do base limit, still using Titus's garb. 300 machine and 300 limit damage. Esther, her chaining partner, just LB focus in the base. 300 machine and 300 limit damage. Alright, let's see how we do. Alright, so Sylvie. We need to, I've got your back on Esther to fill the limit. We need to Paladin's offense. And then we're going to Bolt Egg Basket so that we get the Lightning and Peril with the imbue. It's a 5% boost difference, shouldn't matter too much. Yish just needs to, I will carry out. That'll give us our killer and 88 breaks. So then Starlight, double Gemini, and Star Supernova, Waka. Triple on Drain. Sky gets to limit, and Esther gets to limit. Alright, let's see how much damage we do.
You can't escape the lightning. You got that?
Saw a decent hit in there. Pretty sure we're over the damage cap. Oh, we're way over. So yeah, Sky and Esther both carried the damage themselves. Starlight was almost, but Starlight and Walker would have had enough damage to get the perfect score anyway. And there's our perfect there. All right, for Area 7, Physical, Water, Wind, Dark type, and Bird Demon. We're doing a wind-based team. We have Sylvie for buffs, so no real gear outside of the Leave Things to Me card for the Great Sword in Peril. Elena, just need a tag chainer really, just to up the chain count. Did give her attack and killers. She's going to do probably the least amount of damage. 275 Bird and 300 Demon for her. Chizuru and the Shift, LB Focus. And we are using the Cool Smile card. 200 Bird, 300 Demon, 300 Limit for her. Bulwark starting in the Shift, Dragon's Brush, Pause, and Call. We're going to do Bird Killer and Wind and View with them. Sky in the base, Titus's Garb, and a Great Sword Limit build. 125 Bird, 250 Demon, and 300 Limit damage. And Esther, LB Focus in the base. We're using the Warrior card for the Demon Killer. 300 Bird, 300 Demon, and 300 Limit damage. Alright, let's see how we do. Alright, Bulwark can go first, it doesn't really matter. We're going to Tempo for Wind and View, and then Prelude for Bird Killer. Sylvie, I've got your back to Esther to fill limit. We're going to do Demon Killer and target Chizuru for the big one. And then we just need to Paladin's Offense for our 80 break and 350 buffs. Triple Rush Hour for Elena. Chizuru does limit, Sky does limit, and Esther does limit. Elena's going to start the chain. We'll hit the back two, and then Chizuru last. I expect the most damage from her. So let's see how we do.
You can't escape the lightning. You got that?
Yeah, a few big hits in there. So we're looking for 4 billion plus, essentially. And 7.3, so almost doubled it. Safe overkill, though. Take a look. So Sky actually did the most damage. I'm actually surprised with that. But everybody's about that 2.5-ish. And there's our perfect there. So that's everything but the final fight, which we're going to do in a separate video just because final fights are usually a little bit more involved than a turn one strat. So far, areas 1 through 7 is all perfect. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.